Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My eyeshadow look looks crazy, and my highlighter looks, this window is the bane of my life. Today's video, I'm going to be testing out this new Tammy X Revolution palette. Ignore my skills, but the palette is good. And also, I've finally got around to testing the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks, the Sofa highlighter palette, and the e.l.f. little highlighter as well. So if you want to see my first impressions on these products as well as a few others, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have all of my products behind me, and actually I'm going to zoom you in a little bit further. Yeah, I don't look very good today or every day, but I've got some new things to try. As you guys saw from my last video, I'm just going to move my camera a little bit because I moved a bit in the last video. So I have a few like skincare bits to try out. Oh, nearly dropped one. Before we get into the actual like makeup part of it. I was gonna use the face masks in this video. The purity mask and then the blemish control mask. And then maybe these along with the sugar scrub. I'll just write on the screen how I get on with them, because I'm not going to use them. That scared the life out of me. I was going to drop it, it was going to break everywhere, but we live on the edge. I'm going to put these down before I break them. I'll just let you know here what I think about them. Because by the time this video goes up, I'll probably have used them more than once, just to test them out. My mirror for today is going to be the Tammy palette, but once I open this, I can't do anything else. I need to open it with a brush, because I don't even have a brush that I can use. That's so sad. I'm just gonna use my teeth. Be right back. There we go. But I'm gonna use the Tammy palette as a mirror. So the first product I'm gonna try is this moisturizer from L'Oreal, the Hydrogenius combination, the normal combination skin one. Is it? Yeah, normal combination skin. I did moisturize earlier, but my moisture is gone. So I'm just gonna take a couple of pumps. So it comes out as like a clear liquid. I'm just gonna take this. Oh, it smells nice. It just feels like I'm rubbing water on my skin, which I quite like. It does smell really nice. It doesn't smell of like fruit or anything in particular. I think it's the aloe it smells like. So this mirror is so clear because it's new. I've got like, I think that's face mask from yesterday in my hairline, so fun. The next thing I'm going to try is this Revolution Pro Supreme Lip Relief. I'm just going to put this on while we wait for my moisturiser to dry. Ooh, I thought it was going to be really thick. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. I don't think. It sort of reminds me of, oh, it's got coconut oil and shea butter in it. So it kind of reminds me of, I can't remember what lip balm I used to have that had shea butter in it, but oh, it smells like a makeup product I have actually. No, I could smell the palette. The palette doesn't smell that great, but then again, palettes don't smell that great when you first get them. But hang on, I'm just gonna smell my Soph one. No, that smells fine. I don't know. I'm just gonna let that moisturizer sink in for about 5 minutes. Although it feels like it's already sunken in, so I don't know. But I'm gonna come back in about 5 minutes and tell you guys how everything feels. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. It's been like a few minutes, not really 5 minutes. But the moisturiser has sunk into my skin fully now. I mean, I feel a little bit of a residue, but doesn't every moisturiser have a bit of a residue? And then this lip balm feels very nice. It's very thin, but maybe that's because I didn't apply very much. But I'm going to move on to foundation and concealer now before I use the powder that I've got. So, the powder I have, where is it? It's the Revolution Pro foundation powder. I was going to try and use this as a normal, like, foundation powder. And, like, as a normal foundation. I don't really wear... I've never tried a foundation powder before. I don't know. But I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation in the shade Porcelain, mixed with my Revolution Pro full cover camouflage foundation in F1. One of the bit pumps to this to a bit of this, and then use my Revolution concealer. And I'm gonna set my eyelids with my Collection Prime and Ready powder. Then I'll be back to set my face. I'm gonna speed up this process quite a bit because I think you guys have seen me apply foundation so many times. Where did I put my... Wow, okay, I've lost that. I have like a... Oh, there it is. A little white, just in case I need it. But I'm just gonna apply this, and also, when did I say about the pump? The pump of the foundation is like the pump of the moisturiser. It's got that like little indent. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's the same sort of bottle as this. So I'm just gonna speed this process up. This is the Revolution Pro, as I said before, powder foundation. It looks like the MAC Studio Fix, and I know that the MAC one has like holes in the bottom of it. So does this one. It also has a mirror, that's the powder, and then a little sponge. When you take the sponge out, they've got the little like... I don't know what you'd call it, like the little grate or whatever. I don't know what you'd call that. But I don't use the powder part of the sponges, so I'm just going to take my normal sponge. That's a brush. And I'm just going to dip into this. I was really scared at first that this was going to be too dark. But I think I picked okay. That has definitely mattified my face, mattified my forehead. There's a little bit of kickback, but it's a powder. I want to know. I'm correct. It adds a little bit of coverage. I only concealed, I mean, with the full coverage foundation that I added with the L'Oreal one, it just bumps up the coverage a bit, and just like covers more redness, because I love the coverage of the Revolution Pro one, but I don't like the longevity, but I love the longevity of the L'Oreal one, and it just makes the paired together, they're amazing, and they're both really liquidy, and it's really nice. But I purposely didn't put any concealer, that much concealer on my chin. I've got loads of spots on my chin, and that just covered them really well. I'm actually going to like wear this another day with just maybe a little bit of concealer underneath of it, and then put the powder on over the top and tell you how it performs as a foundation rather than just like a powder. That's... I normally would go for F1 in Revolution products. The concealer I use C1, which is just slightly lighter than my skin. But my skin is really more yellow, and this is more yellow. It looks a bit more pink on camera, but it's actually yellow in real life. This would be really good if it is a proper foundation powder. and like it actually is like a normal foundation, like I just trying to find my pencil. I've been using my MUA brow define pencil and my Barry M Taper Brow. Today I'm just gonna use the I was just gonna use the Barry M one, but I'm going for a more dramatic look, so we're gonna do pencil too. I'm just gonna do these off camera because they take me a while. Not gonna lie. But I really like this pencil, and I will be back. Oh, I forgot to spray my face. Well, I always. Oh no, I dropped my pencil. I always spray my face with setting spray at this point because normally my foundation and everything looks really powdery and cakey, but actually I love how my skin looks, but I'm still gonna spray it. I love this setting spray. I needed to go back to using that one more. So now I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows. Okay, brows are on. This one looks a little crazy in the front. I'm a bit heavy-handed at the front. Whew. I love my brows. That brow gel, I love that brow gel. It's so nice. Right. Let's get me eyeshadow blushes. That's a highlighter blush. That's also a highlighter brush. I've got an assortment of brushes here. I wasn't really sure what eye look to do, and this is not a tutorial, because I suck at colourful eyeshadow at the moment. But I was watching people's like colourful. I've been looking at tutorials on the Tally palette, and I really want to do like a sunset sort of a vibe. So Tammy's and other people's recommendations for using colour and blending colour is to start with the darkest, and put that way you would put your dark colour, and then blend it out with the lighter colour, and then continue however much you want. So today I'm going to stick to these three. I'm going to stick to, what are their shades? Let's see. Spice, oh no, Duvet, which is the yellow one. Spice Island, which is the orange one. And Trini is the red one. So I'm going to start with the red one, and I'm going to work my way up. I'm just picking my brush. I'm just going to take a bit of it on my brush. So I'm going to do like a sort of sunsetty sort of a vibe. So I'm going to start with the red and just place it. Tammy's recommendations when doing colour, because I did watch her video, is to just place your colours and blend after. So I'm putting the red there, and then a bit on my lid. I was going to do like a cut crease and involve the blue, or like the blue or the green or the purple. I think I'm going to do it with purple and like do a cut crease and put the darker purple on my lid. Is that a dark purple? Yeah, that's purple. So I'm just building up colour. If you want like a tutorial in the future, which I bet you don't, let me know. So far there's no fallout, I will just say that. Mainly because my eyeshadow is slightly damp. I'm using setting spray on my face. Red's been placed. Now I'm going to do a cheeky bit of blending. And just take a little bit of that orange. And just start to blend the edges. Wow, I look crazy. I think I took this up too high. And also, I don't know what eye shape I'm doing right now. This is such a weird eye shape. Like an eyeshadow shape. I don't know what I'm doing. But whatever we're doing, it's happening. So we're just gonna go with it. Also, I've got some fallout from the yellow. Probably because I'm using a packer brush. But I'm just putting some of that orange above that red. Or on the red. But like between the yellow. By the way, my camera's probably gonna cut out very soon. Well, not very soon, but like at some point, because it'll probably take me ages. It's looking a bit messy. That's okay. We are messy in this household, so I'm just like intensifying that red that we first placed down. Which, sweetie, that looks better. Okay, I'm just gonna brush off this like yellow fallout. Oh no, that just like made it worse. That just like took some of my foundation off. We love that for us, but actually we don't. We hate that for us. Oh no. I'm just gonna use some of that collection powder and just powder the fuck out that area. Just try and hide everything, all of my mistakes. We've got a lot of them. Okay. Oh, I put my concealer away. That's really shitty. By the way, this was a new concealer today. I'm not testing it new because I've used this concealer before. I'm just going to take some of the Revolution concealer and a little itty bitty brush and some of that concealer and try and do a cut crease. I'm just gonna put some of that purple. I'm just gonna get some and like pack it. This is probably gonna go wrong. On camera, this look is horrendous, and in real life, this look is horrendous. So, I mean, at least I've got consistency. Just gonna take one of the other packing brushes I was using. I need to get more packing brushes. I don't actually have that many. I'm just gonna take that the red, and then like try and blend the purple in with the red matte. Which actually this is working. I'm just like patting them together, like blends them. So it doesn't look so harsh, but oh my god, my eye. Right, I'm just gonna go off camera and do the other eye, because I can't do shit. So I'll be back. Okay, I did the other cut crease bit off camera, and I had this idea to take some of the like lighter purple and put that like more towards the inner part of the eye. So that's what I'm going to do. Just like a little bit, just to like that did nothing. So I kind of messed up on this eye a bit more. I put a bit too much yellow in, and now we're a bit fucked. So I'm just gonna finish off the lower lash line. This you can tell. This looks like hot Cheetos. I'm just gonna mix a bit of the yellow and the orange, and go underneath the lower lash line. In the time that I've actually that looks a bit more yellow, so we're gonna go yellow and then add orange in a minute. In the time that I've been doing my makeup, my eyes have started to water, so that's always fun. My eyes do not like me putting any sort of eyeshadow on. Might have lost my brush. My eyes look crazy right now. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I'm a little mad at it. I'm just gonna take my makeup wipe and take my foundation off my lips and then put some more of that lip relief on. Ta-da! So I am now going to just go off camera again. I know, I'm sorry. And put my Collection Lash Surge mascara on, clean up my hand. We'll be back to do the rest of my makeup. So okay, you can't really see my mascara because of the eyeshadow. At this point, I give up. So I'm going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer with my blush as normal, and I'm going to try not to do myself too orange today. If I go any more bronze, I'm going to look too bronze. I'm now just going to be using my L'Oreal Life's Peach Blush. I haven't used this in a while, and it's really hard to smell because my nose is sort of blocked. So I can't really smell much. But same brush. Just a watercolour. Now, this is the part where I've been waiting for months, about a year, more than a year. I've got between the Soph highlighter palette and my the e.l.f. What is this? Like the Moonlight Pearls highlighter. For today, I'm gonna try both. I'm gonna try this on my cheeks, and then this on my inner corner and brow bone. So, just gonna take my highlighter brush. This is a Soph palette. Did I say that? I'm going to be taking this shade right here. That's Soph's favourite shade. So I thought, why not kick it all off with Soph's favourite shade? I barely put my brush in there. Okay. Whoa. I thought that shade was going to be a little bit too dark. Maybe the other shade, this shade that I was going to use before, was going to be a good shade. The white's probably a bit too white for me, for my skin tone right now. Maybe I'll like mix those two shades together and see what happens next time. But for now, yes, please. So, I'm just going to try and find there we go, my brush. Oh no, it's got purple on it still. Uh-oh. I'm just going to wipe the purple off. I use this brush. This brush is my normal, like, inner corner nose highlighter brush, but I used it for the eyeshadow, so oopsies. Just gonna, it looks so pretty in the pan, like it just glows. It's so, like, cool. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna take some of that and put it on my inner corner. She's a subtle pretty. She's pretty. Can't really see up my nose. I think it's because I need to scratch the surface. I'm going to do that another day though, because otherwise I'm going to have like highlighter all over my floor, and I already have enough makeup on my floor, but for now the colour is pretty. Oh, I got like fallout on my nose. What the heck is that? Like some weird thing on my nose. I don't know what it was. Some strange thing. Right. I'm gonna remove my lip balm again and try to find. I found it. I'm trying to find my lip product. My lip product of choice today is a NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm. Just gonna apply this. Let's see how we go. I like that shade. It's coming off darker on camera. I'm not sure why, but I like that shade. It's very watery. Like the form is very nice and thin, and I haven't experienced anything like that in a while. Overall, my makeup looks really nice, except for the eyeshadow. I went too high, but I like it. The highlight is very nice. My eye gets watering. Stop. This palette, I love this palette so far. I'm gonna have to play around with the blues and the greens, and the purples and the pinks. I might next time I try this palette do the blues and the greens, and like see how we go. I'm not gonna probably use this black, but because I don't really wear black eyeshadow. Overall, I think my makeup looks really nice. I of course will tell you about how, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, how the masks and the sugar scrub go, and then how with me using the moisturizer more, how much I like it. So far I love it, and yeah, this is the look. Okay, so that was the video. I can't see very well with my glasses, but my eyeshadow looks crazy and my lipstick looks dark on camera. It's not that dark. I'm trying to like find a mirror, but I'm just gonna use this. The lipstick isn't as dark in real life as it is on camera. It's probably because the lighting is all weird, because I had to shut the curtains. This lipstick is drying down already, and I like it. I might have to buy more shades, but the eyeshadow palette worked really well. The colours were pigmented and vibrant, and they blended well. I'm just very not good, very much not good at colourful eyeshadow, but yeah. So I'll also keep testing this as well, so that you guys know more of my thoughts. And I'll leave all my thoughts here, or when I show the products before